Hi folks, this is FOLA TV. For some time now I've been taking the pen to go through some of the war history of Ghana, and I've been receiving a lot of negative comments, insult, ad hominem attacks and stuff, but I ain't worried about that. Some of you on the internet have been saying I've been lying, nothing of that sort happened. It's just because you refuse to learn. But let me bring this to your notice. This is another form of research from the University of Ghana. Was the title? This research is actually done by one guy called Atakro Michael. This is his master's research, and was the title Cultural Assimilation of Peki by AKWAMU, a historical study. All right, so I'm going to walk you through this gradually. After 1833, Kojo Day I, the ruler of Peki, regarded the whole of KREPI as his realm after leading KREPI to overthrow Akwamu's reign. Indeed, in various treaties signed between KREPI and the British Crown, Kojo Day appended his signature as King of KREPI, while other KREPI chiefs signed as sub-chiefs. So you could see that I have not been lying all this while. I've never lied about anything. I've just been reading the books and reading the research work. And then instead of trying to, ask the intelligent question, how did you come to this conclusion? You attack me, my parents, everything. This is a research work done by somebody. So in this treaty, Kojo Day I signed as what? The king of Peki. How did this person get to know this? It's also through research. And that is not all. Let's go to another one. Now, this part of his research work is talking about the influence the Asantes have over the AKWAMU and why that influence actually, started. Is that okay? And in which year the relationship started between the AKWAMU and the Asante. So let me pull this out for you. King Akwenu Kuma was succeeded by Opoku Kuma 1744 to 1747, who owed his installment to Asantehene Opoku Wari I. Due to this, Opoku Kuma was indebted to the Asantehene Opoku Wari. Ekwemu therefore became the subject state of Asante. Consequently, Opoku Kuma's short reign of 3 years was characterized by strong Asante influence, the repercussions of which was felt in KREPI County and hence affected Akwemu-KREPI relations. Bokoto tradition relates the Akwemu were formerly under the Asantes while the Ewe also served the Akwemu. Every chief paid tribute of 2 men to the Asantehene through Akwemuhene. The chain of command therefore was a little longer than this. What he's trying to refer to here is the Ewedome. Is that okay? They were under the Akwemu. They were completely under the Akwemu. And I did not lie anywhere. Right. You can fight this in a different ways. And most assuredly, this research also points out the fact that the Akwemu were serving the Asantehene and why they were serving the Asantehene and how the Ewe also came under the Akwemu influence. And this was during the reign of Kojo Day. It is a historical fact that the Peki was aligned with Akwemu, and there were incidences that happened and which led the king to say, no, we're not going to be part of the Akwemu anymore. Remember, Akwemu was actually led by Akoto, and it was Kojo Day who was also leading the KREPI state or the Peki state. So those of you who are just getting emotional like little babies crying sissies all over the place, I don't know how you read. I don't know in the first place if you read anything. If you are still reading Cinderella as an adult, I'm sorry, you aren't thinking. In this part of the research, Michael is telling us why Akwemu was able to dominate and control the KREPI state, that is Peki today, and this entirely was happening in Ewedome. Alright? Now, listen. In order to secure control over the trade around the Volta and the east of it, Akwemu embarked on another phase of imperial expansion during the first decade of the 18th century, which culminated in the conquest of KREPI country. Remember, before the British would come here, every state was like a country. They were on their own. If not that everyone was brought together to be under this big umbrella, which is the Republic of Ghana. Every single person will be on their own as a country. The ASANTES will have their own country. The Fantis will have their own countries. The Airways will not have it. I'm not sure they will have a single country, because AKWAMUs will also have a different country separate from the ASANTES. Because amongst the Airways, there are a lot of different allegiances that are paid to different kings and chiefs. So it's a different thing. I beg your pardon, people. It's better you get down, get to a library, buy a book, look for research work, and begin to read instead of, you know, look for some research works and begin to read them instead of just coming openly to attack me for no reason. Like, how do you even process this? That you have no evidence, then you begin to attack me. It makes no sense at all. Listen, it makes no sense to me at all why some of you just come at the comment section just to attack me for no reason. But I'm not offended by any of those things. I'm just watching how stupid some of you are. You are damn stupid. It's a fact. Some of you are so lame and weak-minded that you don't even know the difference between a library and a market. That is the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been FOLE TV. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel FOLE TV. Give the video a thumbs up so that you can reach more people, and also hit the notification button so that anytime I drop anything new, you'll surely be the first to know. And don't forget, I'm going to put the link to this research work from Michael Atako in the description.